For start, I want to congratulations to you for your 25 years teaching in the university.
Thank you.
Thank you, Val. What did you study during your academic formation?
I studied different things. I started with a study in biology at another university, and I did that for 1.5 years, something like. And I did not like that enough, so I switched, at a certain moment I switched to another study. It's called Library and Information Sciences. And that's what I finished.
Oh. And you've got special reasons to make that change?
Yes. I found biology much too theoretical. And I think I did not like the atmosphere very much. The library information sciences was much more practical, and so much more suitable for me.
And where did you study?
Here in Groningen.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. When did it come up the opportunity to teach at the ENSE University?
I graduated in 1981, I believe. And from then on I worked, I think, 3 years in a variety of libraries, all in the northern part of the Netherlands, but in various libraries, especially in automation, library catalog automation, and that kind of things. And at certain moments I saw an opportunity at the Hans University to get a job there, and I applied for it and I got the job. As easy as that.
And what did you start to do? Just teaching or some research things?
No, mainly teaching, and it was the very beginning of project-based teaching. I was, you could say, at the cradle of project-based teaching, and I think it was quite logical that I did that, because in the library field where I worked, in the automation things, that was purely project-like works, where we went from library to get the library catalogs in an automated form. So I was experienced in project work.
It was difficult to adapt to that new reality, to teaching.
Yes, of course. I had no teaching experience, and starting to teach without teaching experience, that's difficult. And I did not particularly pay attention to teaching as a subject during my academic studies. So I slowly started thinking about making or creating a system where all the answers could be found. And that could be done. But if you make a system like that, it has to be attractive for students, not only because they can find their answers, but also because it brings them something else. And I think that's where I started to think about having a group of students that is responsible for bringing content into that platform. And then, of course, it's quite easy to merge the ideas, starting up an international minor in journalism and let the students at the same moment create that platform and create content for that. So you have a program for students that can learn some journalistic skills, and on the other hand you can fill that platform. And so it's a synergy idea.
So during here I saw that you travel a lot around the world to make conferences and stuff like that. Do you want to share some experience on some episode who make the difference from the other one, the first one to come to your mind? Or?
Okay, yeah. First one comes to my mind is the most recent one. That was in April this year when I went to Australia, where I was invited to do how do you call it, a presentation at a big conference, and of course I loved to do that. It was the first time I went to Australia. The only pity was that I didn't have time at all to see something of the country, and I got in the really stupid and very lucky circumstances that at that moment flight traffic was not there because of the volcanic ashes in Iceland. So I had to stay, oh sorry, I have to stay 10 more days in Australia. So I also got the chance to see a little bit of Australia. By the way, that's exactly the place that's flooded now, so I'm happy I'm not there at this moment, but I've seen a bit of that, yeah.
So you think you're, like you said before, your passion to make things like these kind of things make you go to the presentations in other countries and make the people want you there to express your points?
Well, actually, the story I've done there in Australia was about the concept of the one-stop shop for information, and the attached radio program and the platform and that kind of thing. So it was about this subject. Yeah. So I tried to interest more people in this world. It was a conference on internationalization of education, called the Asian Pacific Association of International Education Conference. And I've got a lot of people there that were really interested to, when we are a step further, to collaborate in that. And that again creates opportunities to find new international partners in education and get students from them and send students to them. And that, so yeah, it works both ways.
Get back to to journalism course. What kind of things you think the course will be improved, need to be improved to get to your point?
Time. Time. What I realize is that I saw the group only on Thursday mornings for an hour or 2 hours maybe. Lots of things went wrong. Quite a few students kind of lost their interest in keeping working, and I just did not have the time in my agenda to address that more and to guide the students more, and I wished I had that.